And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Groupers offense will get the ball first. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, Dave, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front, because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick.
Leaves it with the back. A collision. He stopped at the 27 after picking up one. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off play action. Oh, and the heat will get home when the quarterback holds this by 17.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. Now, listen, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, this guy's really feeling it. Of course, last week he had 2 sacks, and here he is in this one, registering his first. This guy very quickly is making a name for himself as one of the best pass rushers in college football.
The Groupers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll field it close to the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. And off from the shotgun. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Clemson is quick to the line. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, we have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1, if they change it all moving forward. David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. We'll see if they can do it.
Why are you worried about it? Because you don't feel like
Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Gonna run it. It's Randall. Steps away from the defense.
Worry about yourself.
Tackle is made, but he's got
Worry about yourself.
for the 6. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. On the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Under fire. And this was it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. This quarterback part of their running game.
I need an
keep it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for second down. Here comes the option. He'll go to the ground. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Beneath the shadow of Howard's rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Groupers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, and they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Clemson jumps to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. And he's got him. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
You don't sit right here.
New set of downs after the completion. For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Mason. He's
Nah, I
played
can
big
make
in
a check.
big games.
But so what?
Think back to last year's ACC championship game, and then I would argue his game against Texas, even in the loss in the playoff, that might have been his best game of the season, making throw after throw. You can see why he was so highly recruited. If he plays up to that standard week in, week out, it's going to be really tough to beat.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds the tight end. They've got enough for the first down. They're in the red zone at the 20. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With a big opportunity in the red zone. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the running back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to...
It 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Notre Dame is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Rock...
And he loses the ball, keeping his own end.
They narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to bounce back on that. Head coach breathing a huge sigh.
They got nothing on the last play of 2nd and 10. The give to the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Groupers will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball. They'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Trying play action. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. There he goes. He's finally shot down of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clemson is quick to the line.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw on that last play.
That's reeled in. It's Moore. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big blow and catch. He's down to 5.
I can't hear nothing.
On the option. And he'll race it to the house.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind in the best programs in college football. And you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options. They're making you play very disciplined. The QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he stopped at the 17. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over.
Strong, really strong.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And he never had a chance to get there. Good job on the option as he's back in the backfield. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. And the Rookers will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it up 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The short hand, it's Moore. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Using his feet. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. He splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a bit further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
Hey.
And he'll bring it back.
You see that damn clothes get back there. Get that shit from back there. Come on, Calvin. Why would you do that? Get all that clothes from back there. Just put them out.
They go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 25.
That's why she asked him, are you sure you can wear all this shit? Because not we can throw some of this crap away. You throw a lot of this crap away. You know you're getting tall. You can't wear all that. That's so just put it in the bag. Put it in the big bag with the kids anyway.
Back to
Now,
pass on
if I was
second
you,
down.
this is what I would do.
With the catch, it's Parrish. And they
While you
pick
got
up
this
just
out,
a few on
I
that
would just get
completion.
back there and get all the rest of that shit from behind me. That's what I would do. This ain't
Been out
good.
4 times,
I'll get
staring
you.
at a fifth. They can't move the chains. And the defense had its hands full when they finally wrestled him down short of the first down. The groupers line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get it to about the 25 before he moves. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Got the quick pass. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? From the gun, the ground game. Finds a little space. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. Right back to the well. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Zings it complete to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up the 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. Power football with the run. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. Touchdown, Tiger! And they take it in for 6 more points. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses at it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, and this one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try the run. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Gets the back moving. Swings it out to his running back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll leave it with him. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. This defense has kept him backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. It's a draw. He did not make it a Stonewall on 3rd Makes the catch at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickups at all on that play.
Second down coming up.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
The Groupers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Picks up the first down, still moving. Racing down the left side. That's right. And he led away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Clemson. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that.
Big time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
And it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. They're trailing by just 4 to Arkansas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So now it's second and long. They'll run the option. He can't corral the pass. The ball's on the ground. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. As an offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking for space, it's Craig. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff from the gun. Fighting off the defender. Jukes his way from one. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Let's see if they keep it on the ground. Here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's loose down the left side. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Groupers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
For the offense.
The lone back's got it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
It's so hard to force fumbles. When you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And the groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming.
Man, their defensive players out there can just take games over. That's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. This is a design run. Picks up what he can and then slides. The groupers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. He takes it at the 45. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the perimeter. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Clemson. And they add 6 more before they tip the house. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for to quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's the pressure. And a sack.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback, and went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Slithers into space. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. On the run, it's Randall. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Not enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 46 with the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Got it behind the line, it's Haynes. Chopped out of bounds, they'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
At the 16-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
From the red zone, looking for a space. It's complete to the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there. He's letting the play down. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area, throwing this thing on time. This is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all time and wins, don't be surprised if they come back. They're trailing by 11 to Arkansas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll give it to the back. And some room to work. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stop just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? And it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now. The defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way. And that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
And the groupers will line up to punt it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Using his legs, it's Haynes. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Gets it out quickly. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Good enough for
Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Across the 25. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback keeper. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that forward catch. The defense is backed up against the wall.
8-yard line. 1st and goal, Clemson.
Now on the option. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
68-7.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Dropping back, it's Wicks. Pocket breaking down.
Oh, what's it?
Sometimes you see a guy who's open and try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They punt it away on 4th down. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing on until they find an answer.
All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down.
And handoff, keep working on that clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Leaves it with the back. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll go to the ground. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again. This time a rather long one from 46 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. This fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way. And we're looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quick shovel pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long. Early or late, up front, moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Clemson will send the punt team out. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Leaves it with the running back.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point of the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of pain.
Great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things and win. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts. I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into 2 or 3 or more down the road.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack.